for Oleksandr Usyk's titles. Bakhodir Jololov, okay? He is a two-time Olympic gold medalist on the heavyweight end, and he is ready now and declares that he wants the shot. And let me counterpunch. I understand that the Olympics is the pinnacle of, boxing for a lot of Eastern European fighters, the mindset, But in the professionals, you got to crawl before you can walk. And I don't even think he's done enough crawling to be walking. You know what I mean? I declare that I'm ready. I mean, that's fine and all. I'm glad you have the confidence, but what gives you the right? What grants you that passage to fight Usyk, of all people? And the thing is, not saying that he couldn't challenge Usyk, but there's a certain protocol you must have. And there's a lot of people like Caballero, like Parker, like Bakhodir, that have a much better opportunity or right to be fighting Usyk besides someone that just came back from the Olympics. See, a lot of times you spend all that time in the Olympics, you fail to realize one thing. The Olympics are the Olympics. That's not the pros. And the pros is a different mindset. It's a different platform. It's a whole different ball game. So him saying, hey, I'm ready for Usyk, you're calling out Usyk, that's fine and dandy, but, you're just another person in line that wants to take on Oleksandr Usyk. I know it's pretty new and fresh, new news, I get it, but at the same time, I think that he needs to realize that there's other people in line. And I think when you're calling out that top guy, this is what gets me about fighters. Why don't you call out the guy that's calling out the guy? Instead of calling out Usyk, why don't you call out Parker? Why don't you call out Bakhodir? Why don't you call out Caballero? Why don't you call out these guys that's going to put you in position to actually call out those guys that you're calling out? You know what I mean? Like, I think people are trying to skip so many steps in this business. It's just sickening. Everyone wants to warp. Nobody wants to take the proper steps to get where they need to go. And it seems to me like Bakhodir Jololov is another one of those guys, And I think the crawling should be done to the steps of taking your first walking steps from taking on the guys that are in the way or that supposed to be in line. You take those guys out first. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? Instead of, hey, I'm ready for the unified heavyweight champion of the world. That's great. Where are you ranked? What have you done? Who have you beat? That's what I'm saying. You guys tell me what you think of Bakhodir Jololov declares that he's ready for Oleksandr Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion of the world. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.